welcome back to the channel. My name is Fumioko Banjo. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm usually on the Ecofina channel with my friend and partner Philip, where we go through global economic outlook. We usually do that every two months and sometimes quarterly, and usually at that forum we kind of digest a lot of the global news, break it down in smaller pieces for you to quickly pick on and understand the critical actions you are to take. So this particular topic, guys, is inspired by a conference that I got invited to speak on at on Saturday, where we're talking about investment. And you guys know you can't talk about investment without planning for it, right? And how do you plan for it? Through a budget. Yes. And today I'm hoping this series will help a number of us extinguish the state of SAPA. SAPA on the streets of Lagos simply means when you're terribly broke and your account balance is in like zeros. And since Christmas is around the corner, and I know a lot of us who feel like going on those shopping sprees, buying the gifts nobody asked us to buy, or trying to spend more than we actually planned for since the beginning of the year, I think this series is going to be very helpful for you, and also really to plan ahead for the new year. So today we're talking about budgeting, and the number one, usually I'll have three things, right? So the number one for today, guys, is plan your budget and live on it. And I want you to have a new mindset. The mindset is think like your life, your finances is actually a company. So the same way your company has the chief financial controller or a chief financial officer, and they handle all the books, they make sure that the company stays on budget. Your company doesn't wake up and say, oh, we feel like hiring, so we'll just hire. Or they don't just go around saying, oh, we've made $1 million, we're just going to spend it, right? No, there's a plan. There's a financial plan. They stick to it. The same thing for individuals. You have to have a financial plan and you stick to it. And see, if you think you are not the money type, please, guys, get an accountant, or just go on Excel, download a template, start working with it. The second thing, and I feel like I've said this one several times on this Maximizing Your Income series, know your needs, stick to it. Your needs are simply priority expenses. Things that you need to stay alive, to maintain a decent quality of life. So your rent, your shelter, of course, your education, your feeding, transportation. You don't need to buy fanciful jewelries and clothes if you don't need it. You stick to it. Remember that one. Prioritize your needs, stick to it. For now, the wants, just like put it aside. You don't need a lot of that. The third one, guys, that I want you to remember, and I picked that from a Netflix series that I will actually recommend to everyone. Go and watch it, Get Smart with Money. I think that was a very fantastic documentary to take a look at. And it is about automating where your money goes to. So usually we have expenses that we go through again and again. So feeding, transportation is one of such. You can actually, once your income comes, set a certain amount aside for your recurring expenses. You have your rent, which of course you have to save up. Lock it away somewhere. Then you have your investments or savings you still want to do, lock it away somewhere. So the principle is simply, as your check or your salary or your gig income comes in, or even investment and returns on other investments you've made, as the money comes in, split it out and lock it away. So you can have like a debit card for expenses relating to feeding, recurring expenses. You can have a savings account locked away, no card on that one. Maybe you just have like emergency fund there. So the concept is split and put in buckets, lock them away financially. We have a lot of fintech solutions that can help with that now. Lock them away and know it's done. So guys, I'm hoping you find these three tips very useful. The first one we talked about that I want you to remember is to plan and live on a budget. Treat yourself like a company. The second one, which you said again and again, is focus on needs, not wants. Like needs, what's critical, focus on that. And the third one, guys, is automate your spend, automate your expenses, segment how the money is leaving you, so you put everything in buckets and you can lock things away. So I'm hoping you guys find this useful, especially as we plan for Christmas. Remember not to overdo, don't kill yourself. The world will keep evolving even after you do that. So try as hard as possible to keep yourself sane, prepare for the new year financially, begin to think about it. If anyone has tips they want to share, things you're doing to get yourself ready for 2023, which is just around the corner, drop it in the comment section. We'll be happy to hear from you. Then don't forget to like, subscribe, and I think share, right? Whatever. But guys, it's been so much fun doing this. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the feedback. I've had a lot of fun. Okay, catch you around, guys. Bye.